And I don't really think he's going to be that hard. I've kind of been a higher level this whole game compared to what I should be as my... And before my computer screen dims and I have to get it to light back up. And I probably shouldn't even be hitting this Orion first either. Those medics are going to heal him like crazy. And that rescue ability that they're using is their special ability that I was talking about that really came in handy. What it is, it's its ability that when you use it, he sends like what would be, it actually just got one, but what would be Cura or Curaga or Curaha as it is in the newer games. You have like a different step to it, but it'll send one of those and heal everybody. Comes in real handy early on in the game. It can help out in the later stages, but then again, you have to infuse the Planitor with a lot of stuff to make it up to par with a lot of other enemies. You gotta give it more health, you gotta give it more magic. It gets quite tedious to do it. Let's see. Oh yeah. I can't believe I was actually turning the wrong one the whole time. I think I would have caught on to that, but I guess not. Really, you want to try to attack me now, right as I'm about to hit that point where I get into get another cutscene. That's not cool. Oh well. I mean, these battles are actually fairly easy. Easy, and I get a lot of CP for it. This will be a good level up spot once I get through the area. And I'm actually going backwards, so... Huh. Use the computer. I'll stand on the keyboard too. Access key 52.
We fixed the elevator?
We fixed part of it. In the decade following the commencement of the Proto-Fal'Cie project, a conflict arose in the Academy between the AI construct and its human creators. Construct insisted of the Proto-Fal'Cie being imbued with full powers of a Fal'Cie, but the scientists countered with the argument that the more dangerous combat functions were unnecessary. With no compromise forthcoming, the project faced termination. In 13AF, the project director, OhThatSweetChaos, was assassinated and the debate died with him. The Proto-Fal'Cie was eventually created with fully functional ability to change humans into L'Cie or Seath.
The old cocoon fell from the sky because the Fal'Cie who powered it was gone.
So
the Proto-Fal'Cie was created in its place to make Cocoon float again.
Hope was killed.
At least that's how Hope played.
In attempts to stop him from stopping the Proto-Fal'Cie from being created. Proto-Fal'Cie he dies. Any argument about the Proto-Fal'Cie being imbued with full powers of a Fal'Cie, they stayed. Hope died. Proto-Fal'Cie Adam was created with the full powers of a Fal'Cie, in which he could turn humans into Seath and humans into L'Cie, which we saw in the last area we were at, which would be, I want to say, Academia 300 AF. It's 400 AF because we're about to go, after this we'll go to 400 alternate timeline AF. So in 400 AF, he turns every human into a L'Cie. Or he turned all the humans into a L'Cie and then later immediately turned them into Seath to stop us from making our way through the city. we stopped. We made it through the city. And now we're here. Proto-Falsi Adam has a lot of power. Let's put it that way. He's working through time as well. Because earlier I had to go to, I don't know if it was 200 AF, something like that. Augusta Tower. Where are we at? That didn't tell me which timeline we're at. We're at 200 AF now. We were at 300 AF before. Supposedly you can't jump through that. Proto-Falsi Adam has... It's a confusing concept, but he also has way too much power than he needs. He's still gonna lose though.
This is great. The artificial intelligence that killed Hope and his team now seems hell-bent on killing us.
So you don't think the Proto-Falsi and the other AI are being controlled by Caius?
No, I don't. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Noel doesn't think Caius is behind this mayhem, then who is? I want to say this is just like a murder mystery.
Kupo? This is just like a murder mystery. Let's start the investigation. First off, we question the lead witness and search the scene for clues. Then we narrow down the suspects and dismantle their perfect alibis.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think we're getting off track.
I don't know how many floors are to this place.
We're almost at the top floor.
Obtain the top floor access key.
Better get our hands on an access key then.
I just prefer to throw Mog, to be honest. Let's see, where do I have to go? I gotta go over there. So I'm gonna have to turn this room anyway. Which means I necessarily didn't have to throw Mog, but I did any regardless. Ew. This thing looks powerful. I got an Orion and a Dragoon. I guess the Dragoons, well, that was easy. Much easier than I thought, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. Let's see. What's in this room? Let's it's like a fake. It's a fake gate. That's what it is. Let me out. Alright. Yeah, just spawn on top of me. Be like Call of Duty all over again. And actually, I played Call of Duty Ghosts the other day on my channel. And I must say, that game is pretty fun. But I'm playing Final Fantasy now, so that's what I'm going to talk about. Now, once you get to a certain point in this game, it takes a lot of... It doesn't take as much grinding as it would have used to in the old Final Fantasies. It does take some. What is that? It turns that one. Okay. That works. I need to turn that anyway. Yeah, this game, it does take some grinding, but it takes a little bit more grinding of weaker enemies. But it's not one of those old games, like the old games where you had to be, you know, extremely high in level to win. Yeah, at that point, that much training is unnecessary. I think you can get by on the final boss. You know, just like a little bit higher level than I am now. Which in itself is extremely... It would be pretty easy. Although I always have trouble with the final boss. My first time around I beat... See, you fight Caius... I want to say 2 or 3 times? I don't know if it was the first or second battle, but it took me a few tries to beat him because he hits you with so much wound damage that you cannot heal yourself sufficiently. Some vitality engines. And that whole thing where you toss Mog at a chest is very, very useful. I love it. The best ability you can ever get. Now all I need is the one that lets you glide after you jump.